should now be live. Welcome, one and all. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. My goodness, you lovely sausages. This is going to be a very special stream. If you've never seen a stream of mine before, the concept of it is usually that I'm breaking a video game. This time, the game shall be doing the breaking of me. For quite simply, the rules are simple. As I have simply explained, and I shall continue to simply, using the most simplicity, articulate now. If I die, the stream dies. Quite literally, I will just click the stop streaming button on OBS, and that will be that. Now, what are we playing? We're playing Ghost Recon Wildlands, which if you've ever played before, you know that it's kind of a bog standard shooter. It's a little bit like Assassin's Creed, but an FPS. You've got like bases, and there is way more tactical elements than, say, like an Assassin's Creed game, and I do enjoy it. I enjoy it quite a lot. It's especially very fun with friends, and it runs surprisingly quite well. Now, that is provided you're playing with the custom difficulty modes. The base version of this game is okay. It's perfectly okay. It's mediocre, but the ghost mode, far more exciting. Suddenly, enemies do way more damage, you do way more damage. It doesn't actually feel like you're necessarily playing an arcadey shooter. It feels like you're trying to be tactical and exciting. Now, I've done 2 videos on an impossible challenge that I've constructed, which quite simply was beating the first region of the game, and that was it. Just beat first region of game. That was the mission, using maximum difficulty without any UI, without any like teammates or anything like that, and see how far I could go. That is genuinely the nightmare scenario that I decided to invent, and I really enjoyed it. It was very difficult. In total, I think we lost 7 characters, and it wasn't until the 8th attempt with Tactical Tracy where we actually made it possible. Spoilers if you haven't seen that, of course. But yes, that's basically the plan. We're going to continue playing as Tactical Tracy and see how long we last. As soon as we die, the stream ends. It could be 5 minutes, could be 10 minutes, I don't know. We'll have to start our stopwatches in a little while. The average vote was for 30 minutes in the pre-live stream poll. There were still a few hundred people who said that the stream would last 1 year, which is a very bold idea. That's not going to be happening. Danny donated £5. Say, hi Spiff, how about a little challenge to spice things up a notch? If you die within 10 minutes, you have to move to Slough. No, sounds just like, oh, not happening. Also, I suppose when I die, I can gift like 10 YouTube channel memberships. Why not? I can do that. Financial detriment as well as mental detriment. So, this is the entire challenge. I'm now going to load up Tactical Tracy, who should be this slot here. There we go. Yep. As you can see, this is my other ghost mode character that I've been running. There were more characters. Some got really far. The progression figure got over the halfway mark. And, you know, sometimes you just die in a really frustrating accident. But this is still, like, Tactical Tracy is on a different difficulty level than this one here. Like, this character here is super easy because you still have all the UI advantages. Tactical Tracy, nightmare. Sean Allen, thank you for donating $10. Say, hey Spiff, long-time listener, first-time caller. I never looked at your live streams before, found the 100 Days Skyrim Challenge and binge-watched it. Any plans to give it another go? You bet. Definitely happening. Definitely happening. All right, let's launch into the game. Oh, look, hint number 74. Dark areas. When using stealth, take advantage of dark areas during both... Game, what was the last bit of that information? Can't believe they didn't give it to me. Right, so welcome.
That fear of Judy Polito like a weight around their necks.
Cool.
You have killed the torturers and cut that weight free.
I'm glad to have helped you, friend. So, welcome back to Ghost Recon Wildlands. You might remember this is usually the starting position of our characters, and if I press M, you can see that Agua has been cleared. Yuri and Polita are down. However, technically, there are a few things we still haven't collected from this area, and I kind of would like to grab them before we leave. That feels like a non-terrible idea. I mean, some of them are kind of useless, though. This one's not difficult because it's +1 skill point and it's in a really easy-to-get-to location. This one is also in a fine location, if I remember correctly, but we don't really have a helicopter. That's the main issue. We really do need a helicopter in order to make this a much easier process. If I remember correctly, there is actually a helicopter at the Hunt Lodge, so we can just go there. There should be one that spawns in. So we'll do that, and then we'll take a helicopter and we'll grab a few skill points, and that should make our life a little bit easier. But hi, chat. I hope you're having. We can now start our clocks, and this is the adventure we're going on. Right. What do we want to grab? Level 17 required to make it harder to be detected, which would be really, really useful. We probably do want that. However, thermal vision is fine. Diversion lures. This might make way more sense than frag grenades, just realistically. Parachute just in case. I don't ever want to be in a situation where I'm having to jump out of a plane, but I'd rather not die if that was the case. And then we're going to probably want to grab... I mean, quiet running is useful. Just all of the general detection stuff in the first place is great. Trained rebels would also be good. Just to really buff up our AI support. However, of course, there's no point in me having an extra sync shot because I don't have any teammates, so I can't have any syncing. But that's fine. Drones, you're all kind of useless. Hip fire, I never want to be hip firing unless I have to be, but why not? Can sink a point into there. Cool. Right, let's go grab this helicopter. But yeah, welcome one and all. I hope you're all having a lovely time. Bullet resistance. Look, chat, I appreciate your desire to see me survive, but you need to understand that bullet resistance is a 5% damage reduction when one bullet is enough to kill me instantly. Consequently, bullet resistance, not really the most useful thing. Oh, don't mind me, just driving here. Do. Destination X8T, thank you for your donation, saying Yorkshire Tea is very mid. Come back to PG Tips. I hate your donation. You refund that right now, you horrible, horrible man. You vile being. How could you? Yorkshire Tea is bloody lovely. I've had many people tell me as such. There's no helicopter here. What the heck? What the heck? Oh, dear. Okay, right. Next nearest helicopter. Okay. Where would the next nearest helicopter be? Okay, well, we don't actually need the helicopter. We can just simply drive from here to here. That's not too bad. In fact, we can drive from this place to this place. Although I said I'm not using fast travel, am I? That was also another one of the challenges. Oh, why? I'm so why did I make this the hardest version of the game possible? Who would do that? All right. How foolish of me. So foolish. Mr. Buchanan, thank you very much for dropping $22. Say, just wanted to drop a few for your tea expense, and I'd get quiet running. Okay, I'll consider quiet running, because out of the way, civilian. It is very useful because it allows you to dart from cover to cover, which can prove highly advantageous. Oh, actually, to be fair, this skill point here has a helicopter at it. There will be a singular rebel helicopter. So, yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. We can just drive there. Whee! Let's go! Rubios tea is better than Yorkshire tea. What are you on about? What are you absolutely mad? Are you a sir, I think you might be a lunatic. Have you tried Rubio's tea? Like, or Rooibos, depending on how you pronounce it. It's a vile substance. I once had to have it because, like, there's like a period of time where sometimes after you've been to like a dental hygienist, they basically don't want you to have like tannins because they can stain your teeth. And so it's like, okay, no tea, but you can have Rubio's tea. And I was like, oh, well, I love tea, so that'll do. I'll have that instead. No, wrong. It is horrible. It is disgusting. It is a vile creation. Serenity, thank you very much for your $5. American here, Yorkshire tea is so glorious that you bathe in it. There you go. That's a normal tea take, not like that nonsense Rubios nonsense. There. Sick. Horrible. All right, we can just go cross country here. Take us over to the rebels. Do. CMA Zariah, thank you very much for $50. My goodness. So when you're going to break God Howard's latest passion project, the Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition? Also, you can't die to that one bullet if they can't see you. Q Stealth Archer. My God, it makes perfect sense. No, so we can... I mean, the problem is Stealth Archery is not as effective with gun because gun makes big noise in comparison to bow. Yeah, but I do actually intend to play Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition because it does have a few silly features which might make for entertaining content. If I remember correctly, there's no collision on the cows. How terrible. All right, so this is a nice little rebel base. It's all pretty chill. They don't mind us being here, but there is a medal. Let's go. Where's that medal?
Those cartel medals here.
Thank you, Tactical Tracy. Yeah.
Wear this with my Class A uniform.
What is the Class A uniform? What is a Class A uniform? A criminal uniform where you need to be arrested because that's an illicit substance? My goodness, I know it's Valentine's almost, Tactical Tracy, but that's greatly wrong. I'm sat in the wrong seat. I was like pressing the go button on the helicopter and I'm not going anywhere. Why isn't it right-hand drive? Stalking Tiger, thank you very much for your $20. Say treats for the Borky. Treats for the Borky indeed. Georgie will get something nice. I'll give her like a little... I got some Denti sticks recently. She quite likes... She never used to like dental sticks. However, now, for some reason, she quite likes them. I think her taste just changed with time. Evan Patterson, thank you very much for your donation. But I strongly disagree with your opinion and sentiments about coffee. Sorry, Kun. Liberty is the best tea. We need you, Helldivers. Oh, yes. I've heard good things about Helldivers lately. I think their latest update's done very well. However, I don't know. I have less and less time for that kind of multiplayer game these days. I find if I'm playing multiplayer games, it's mostly like board games, which I know is so boring. There you go, one more medal. Yoink.
With all their money, the cartel would make a nicer medal.
So sassy, Tracy, so sassy. Never change. All right, now the problem is if we want to get these upgrades, ideally we're getting extra resources. So this gives us 3,500 medicine. What do I need for quiet running? I need medicine. Okay, so I can sink some points into this. So that's a little bit. We need 3 more skill points and then fuel. Okay, where is fuel? Fuel is here. Oh, it's steal a plane. Oh, I hate the steal a plane ones. Might be worth us doing, though. It really might be worth us doing. Problem is there's enemies here, which is quite close to this location. But stealing the fuel and also getting a skill point in the process. We'll take a look at it. We don't have to go. Juma Fallout says, speaking of Top God, have you thought about breaking Fallout London? I have considered it, and I played the game a little bit, but it kind of, I don't know why, it just made me motion sick, and there's a flare. It made me motion sick, and it crashed a lot. So I mostly just ended up losing a lot of progress. And then when you feel sick at the same time as losing progress, it kind of defeats the vibes of having an enjoyable gaming experience. That's my perspective. Right, so I can use my thermal vision, and from my thermal vision we can clearly see absolutely nothing. So that's good. That's really good. Is that just a guy chilling out here with a goat? There is, isn't there? Look. Oh, it's a dog. Okay, so basically, we've got to steal this plane. Pull out my binoculars. Let's have a little zoom in. We got 2 enemies. Another one there. Another one there. Another one there. Another one there. 5 enemies. Okay. Unfortunately, no minimap, so I can't do anything about that. But I think we can do some droning. I don't really want to use a mortar because I don't exactly want to... out of signal range, come back. I don't really want to blow up the plane. And that seems very likely. I think a diversion's a good idea. Oh, they're coming out towards the front of the plane. Right. So I can summon in the diversion, and then I can probably mortar this minigunner. And then let's go. Good stuff. Nice. So guns for hire come in. Oh, that's the grenade launcher. Shit, no. What am I... No, don't take the suppressor off. I've forgotten all the controls. Suppressor on. No. Yeah, come on, put that on. No, on. How do I change the fire mode? Z? Okay, is that... Did I just reload the grenade launcher? Oh my god, I forgot I had a grenade launcher on this thing. We're lucky I didn't blow myself up there. We're very lucky. Okay. When keyboard and mouse, V, swap underbarrel. That's it. Okay, so we should now be firing bullets rather than highly explosive grenades. Okay, I'm not sure where the enemies are, but that guy right there is a friendly rebel. And he hasn't started shooting anything, which implies no enemies left alive. 15-minute stream incoming? No, it's going all good. It's going all good. I didn't blow myself up. The mortar's done most of the work here. And these little rebel guys have helped. Pretty good. Pretty good. We can grab some supplies whilst we're here.
We'll leave a
Nice.
so the rebels can pick up these supplies later.
Thanks for explaining how the game systems work. Oh, more supplies. Honestly, pretty good. Attempting to land the plane will end the stream. No, it won't. You think I don't know how to fly a plane? I'll have you know I've got thousands of hours in War Thunder. Artie says, time for Spiff to reload his axe. Can't reload my axe. I've got... Actually, to be fair, I have been reloading a lot. I've completely forgotten that, yes, if you reload, you basically drop the entire magazine. So reloading without using up all the bullets is very bad. Anyway, right, it should be left-hand fly, so this side flying. Right, good job, rebels. I'll take it from here. Can you get out the way, rebels? That guy got bonked on the head. Civilian out the way, please. All right, good stuff. Okay, let's go land this plane. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I will not be crashing this. I don't care what you say. I've got to land it here. So basically back exactly where we were. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. This will be fine. Chat, you all believe in me. You forgot skill point? Oh my. It's too late now. It's too late. I can't go. I can't. Okay, look. I can land the plane where I'm going. I can't land the plane there. There's no way I can land the plane there. That's too much for me. Oh dear. It's going to be fine, guys. It's going to be fine. Look. We can see the runway, I think, to the right. I think. Look, we curve around this way. And then Where is it? Where is it? Okay, it's kind of like round this ridge. We can come in a little bit lower. Speed it up a bit. This is fine, guys. This is fine. It's a good thing I took the parachute skill. The problem is, having had experience with the parachute skill, it doesn't exactly deploy instantly. It's more of like a general vibe of a parachute. Well, this is a bit of a tight landing. Right, it's okay. It's okay. Look at this. This is fine. Let's just slow it down a bit. Let's just slow it down a bit. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, come on. There we go. Slow it down a bit. Yeah! Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Oh, yes.
The rebels will be damn glad to get their hands on this cargo.
We did it.
Tell them where to find the plane later.
I like how Tactical Tracy is still completely talking to herself because there is no there is no normal communication. Cool, right? So that's a good bit of loot. This helicopter mission here is also quite easy to do, but I think maybe we move into another region now. So our two options for regions to go into are P and the Agua Verde, which I kind of want to do because we can get the guns for hire ability by capturing a like lieutenant here. So I think that might be worth doing. All right. 2-hour stream bros, we're winning. I mean, don't get ahead of yourselves. 2-hour stream bros. Don't get ahead of yourself. Okay, we're going to go from a difficulty 1 area to the difficulty skill point. Fine, we'll go back for the skill point, but if we go back and the enemies have respawned, we are not doing that again. Okay? Okay, it's gonna be fine, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be fine. We don't need all of the skill points. Look, there are skill points in other regions, and they're even higher rating. Like, there's a skill point, I think, in this city, which is like +5, okay? You guys are scrapping out over a +1 skill point. You gotta think big picture here. Do, we're gonna do great things. We're gonna do lovely great things. Let's take a look at the enemy's back. What is this? What? Oh. There's no enemies anymore. Sweet, the locals just turn it into a place where they hang out. Cool. Alright, where's this medal? Zoom in on the map. Okay, it's in this barn. Is it behind it? No, it's inside of it. Where are you, Mr. Medal? Ah, here you are.
This is a commendation.
Sweet.
Looks like it came from a box of cereal at the Air Force or something.
Oh, Tracy. All right, okay. Let's go to this region here. And this is the area that I want to make my way to. Yeah, should be fine. Don't do Agua Verde, Spiff. There's a defense mission where enemies just spawn behind you. I'm aware. I have done Agua Verde in the not too distant past. Myself and the wonderful Connor Brow did it. And yeah, the casino defense mission here is pretty tough. But it's not too bad because most enemies come from the road. However, there is a chance they come via helicopter. And we actually failed this mission, Connor and I, because they came from the helicopter and the helicopter crashed, but the people inside the helicopter got out, and so they're able to walk from the shore and just shoot us in the back when we were focusing on the road. And then there's this mission here where you have to defend like a hacker. And I can describe that as an experience because, yeah, the enemies do genuinely just like teleport behind you. Right, so, yeah, we're aiming this way. There's kind of like a guard checkpointy thing down to our left, which we can try and do something with because there's a lot of intel that can spawn there, but I don't want to get caught up in it. Oh, shit! Out, 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 no, my helicopter!
Bowman, We just arrived in Agua Verde.
Welcome
Yeah,
to
did
Narco
we?
Paradise. Agua Verde used to be a national
Oh
park, but some
my
people have
heart.
turned it into a place to
Oh
wine
my
and dine
heart.
in peace.
Oh,
Narcos Junior
my
called
heart.
Garcia. Brings politicians,
Oh.
judges, and CEOs there for relaxation.
Oh,
Debauchery.
What's the play?
so close. That was so close. Oh, my heart is going so
Understood.
fast.
We're
Wow.
on it.
Ooh.
We got some intel from Bowman on
Okay,
our
we're
boy
fine.
Carzita.
We're fine. We're okay, guys. We're okay. Everyone's okay. We're all safe. We're all safe. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. We got ourselves some tangos. Basically, it's your standard stuff. There's guardsmen waiting here, but most of the intel, there's a bit of intel inside of that building. There's intel inside of this building here, major intel, which is quite useful. Yeah, so there's 3 bits of intel here, all of which is quite useful, and I'd ideally like to have. So I'm going to spawn in diversion. Yeah. And then I'm also actually going to get down a level. I mean, it's not like I can get out of here via helicopter anymore. So I'm going to blow open this lock using my pistol. Sweet. So that's some prisoners freed. And then we're going to try and grab this intel, because we need it in order to know the missions coming up. Pretty simple stuff. Okay. Oh, we got some shooting? Okay, now is probably where we're going to want to maybe shoot back? Or at the very least, we can get the drone involved and drop a mortar on those enemies there. Sweet, there we go. Because these guys are just running around in the open. Right, we kill one guy, we drop back. That guy got dropped by the rebels. Perfect stuff. Yeah, looks like the rebels are doing a perfect job of cleaning this place up. There's one guy down here beneath me. But I think this rebel's got him. Yep, looks good. Okay, we can go down. We can now head down. Look, we got our rebel friends here to help. And they're doing a good job. Hey, guys. Nice to see you. All right, so we've got some intel. I just have to match some numbers.
Hey, I found details on the rest of the
Oh,
supply
dear.
helicopter. All we have to do is hijack it and deliver it to the rebels. Simple, right?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. We're doing fine. We're doing fine.
Give its location. Doing damage to that would fuck Carzita's business aside.
Okay, so that's 2 bits of intel. Main bit is damage this resort, which is a bad mission. We don't want to do that. But yeah, we want to grab this intel cache. Do. All right, let's be quick about this. And pistol out. Here it is. All right, I've selected something.
Got some intel here on a supply crate.
Supply crate. Ah, here it is. Guns for hire. This is the mission I want to do. It's up the hill, and quite simply, grab and intimidate the Sicario. If we can do it, good stuff. All right, and let's get out of here. Looks like we got our rebel friends, and they've done a good job. I need to steal a vehicle. I can hear a helicopter, and that's not cool. Okay, this'll do. This'll do. Sweet. Why does Spiff need a supply crate? Because I can give... Basically, if I get the supply crates, they can go to the rebels, and then the rebels give me currency that I can spend on various upgrades. But in this case, I want to do this mission because if I do it, I get the Guns for Hire perk, which is a different version of the diversion. So the way the diversion works is 2 little rebels spawn in and do the fighting. Guns for Hire similarly spawns in 2 slightly better rebels to do the fighting. I mean, the way it looks in that, with like the 10 rebels arriving, is pretty cool. But that's not how it's going to be for quite a while. Do. Remember safe driving. Yeah, I'll do my best. I'll do my... Like, we're never going to do a motorcycle ever again. Never again. So I'm just going to walk it. It's going to be faster than driving. Oh, dear. Is the in-game shop in this game using real-world currency? No. It's Unidad right there. But the in-game Ubisoft shop, I kid you not, you can go into the in-game shop, buy, I don't know, Wildlands coins or whatever, and buy any of these resources and like 15 skill points. It's hilarious.
Just spotted one with submachine
All right,
guns.
okay, so we're going to drop these two here, and then we're going to drop this guy. They only spawn in free, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Shit, that didn't work. Right, that should be him dropped, though. Okay, I think I got him. There's a chance I didn't, but I slightly beans that. Where is he? Okay, he's dead, he's dead. We're all good, we're all good. Sweet, I can grab the supplies. Ooh, that was a little bit spooky. Pay to win multiplayer? Well, this game isn't multiplayer, so... I mean, actually, it can be multiplayer. But yeah, basically, you can do the ghost mode, and you can kind of buy your way through it. Although it's not really buying your way through it. It's just paying to have a slight advantage. Right, we can drop that guy. Basically, the guy we're trying to get to is a lieutenant who is inside of this house and will walk around and occasionally go up to... However, there's usually a few men wandering around in the wilderness. There's one right behind me. So we want to tidy them up. I think there's normally one on this main road somewhere as well. Where the heck is he? Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Is this the hardest game challenge you've ever done? I would say so, but it's mostly due to the lack of information. Like, there are games that are technically harder, that maybe, say, require greater rhythm and so on, and timings. However, it's the lack of information here that makes it the most challenging. The fact that the world is so active makes it really frustrating and difficult, because that's one of the advantages you have with something like, say, Dark Souls, is that it's perfectly symmetrical. Like, your experience with Dark Souls is basically the same thing over and over again. Bosses have the same moves, and so you can come back and do it again and you can improve. That's not really the case in this game. I'm going to see if I can sneak around behind the house. There's like one guy in front, and then I can hear the dude on his phone talking away. Doo-doo. Not going to lie, I wasn't expecting to join the live stream right after watching the video. You're lucky as heck. Indeed you are. Good timing. Good timing. All right, so... The problem is with this mission is the lieutenant who we have to interview also has a gun. It's not that guy there, is it? No, he's the other side of the house.
Got another tango.
Sweet. I think this leaves just the lieutenant. I'm going to call a diversion straight away. There he is. There he is. He's getting away. He's getting away. Shit. Oh, you're dead. The lieutenant is literally driving away. Oh, crap. I can grab some intel, but oh, I really wanted that mission. Quick. Get out. Grab that, and we can still chase him down a bit. Oh, he's not. He's really far down the road. There's no way. There's no way. Okay. Okay. Right, we have to leave this area. There is a free skill points in this location just by the beach, so we'll do that. We'll get out of here. All right, sorry guys, I tried to do the mission. We almost had the guns for hire ability, but no, wasn't to be. All right, let's get out of here. Because there's some enemies spawning in. Ooh, this looks like a dangerous drop. Don't die, please. Why would you barrel roll forwards? Thank you. Oh, dear. Okay. I mean, we're technically still in this side mission, but he's literally...
Slipped away.
Bike chase?
Let's not.
We are not doing a bike chase to get that gentleman. No. We are not doing that. We do have a side mission to deactivate the antennae, which would upgrade our rebel diversion. This is where the rebel op intimidation has respawned to. I know that this setup here is even harder, so we're not going to do that. Can you retry with the missions later? Kind of. So we can't retry this mission until, because it's basically respawned over here. So if we fail it over here, it'll respawn either here or here. That's basically the entire setup. Right, let's get these skill points. This is technically the location of a mission. I don't think we can start it until we get the major intel, though.
Coming up on a casino.
Must be the cartels.
If we destroy
Oh, no, I can do the mission. Okay, the game's like completely chill with that. Sweet. It's basically blow up tables and stuff.
Carzita to drag his ass back to Agua Verde. God, it looks nice. It'll be a shame to fuck it up.
The only issue with this mission is there's a lot of civilians in the way.
Casino up ahead. Remember, just demo and destruction. We don't need to drop bodies to trash this place.
Let's tear the roof off.
We don't need to drop bodies to trash this place. This place is filled with enemies. Can't tell if that's an enemy or a civilian. Like, I know that this... We got enemies there. There's one definitely in that building somewhere. Ideally, I can drop these two and whoever's in that little guardhouse. Oh, we're getting a blue tint. Or is it the other side? Okay, no, he's in there. He's up against this machine. Problem is I can't see him, so that's really not a shot I can take. But I can drop those two.
Machine guns. That brings us to 10.
There's another one there. Do. Maybe I want to summon in the little assistant boys. Let's bring them in. Let's have a little wander around the coast. Oh, there's one.
That's 10 targets.
Sweet. Silencers aren't exactly silent, lol. Well, in this game they are. Silencers in this game are like deathly silent. They do no noise at all. Oh, that's friendly. Oh crap, there's a sniper. It's okay, I wasn't spotted. And my little rebel diversions are doing exactly what I wanted, in that they are diverting. Right, one guy there. One guy there. There's more to hit that truck. And then this guy. Oh. Dead. Perfect. My little rebels are here. Bringing in their assistance. Oh, there's some Santi Blankies from behind. Dead. All right, grabbing my pistol and let's get in here. God, God, I'd kind of like another diversion, but I don't think I'm allowed one. Do. Civilians. Let's double check that all of this is clear. Yeah, this is all clear. Right, let's climb up. Do. Okay, yeah, from up here I can, I've got good sight lines on everything. They were spotting me, but I can't see where they were. Alright, drone up. They're unlikely to climb up onto the roof to come after me. Do. Is that someone there on the second floor? No. Oh, something another diversion. I'd really like it if all these civilians could get out of here. Like, we are in a location where there have been a lot of guns. Oh, no! Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of Tactical Tracy. Tactical Tracy killed 110 cartel enemies, one boss, and survived for an hour and 52 minutes. This stream lasted about 40. So that's the end of the stream, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you all for being a part of it today. It was an absolute pleasure. Thank you to everyone who donated. Thank you, LNS, for donating €12 to say shitballs. Thank you, where's it, Kyle, for $10. Say, how would you feel about a dirty chai? No, because it has a shot of espresso in it, which is coffee. Let me send out those 10 gift memberships as promised. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Let me make sure I read out any others. Thomas Pierce, thank you for your £5 donation. Mr. Buchanan, thank you for another $5 donation. Yep, there you go. That's everything. That's everything. Right, have a nice night, guys. Hope you all had a lovely Valentine's Day. Cheeky Menace run. Oh, you know I want to do another member stream. I can't. I'm going to call it a night here, but it was a pleasure. Bye-bye. Bye.